channel, guys. So today I am in Haga Park, guys. This is a place that I've always wanted to come back to because I've been here before, and I went to the butterfly. I believe it's called a butterfly museum, but there's a museum over there that they have like butterflies and things like that. So I'm just here because I want to go and I want to see where it says on the sign over there. You see it says Haga Slot. So I've been wanting to come here, as I've mentioned, that I read that there's either, Haga Slot means there's a castle, and there's something called King Gustav III's, I forgot the name of it, but like a pavilion. Yeah, it is a pavilion. So I actually want to go over there and see those things. So I am headed that way, but now the sign is showing this way, so I'm assuming, I don't know if it's to go down there and go this way. All right, anyways, there's some buildings over there, guys. I am really excited to have you guys with me on this journey. And as you can see, it's a sunny day here in Sweden, so whenever it's a super sunny day like it is right now, you know, you got to make the best of it, because we're already like literally in the end of September. I have a hoodie on you know, now that the weather has changed much, so I'm gonna soak up a lot of this sunshine and bring as much videos as possible. If you ever come to Sweden, this is a place which is nice to come to. You can bring your kids as well. It's very kid friendly. And over there, as I mentioned, there's like a butterfly. It's a butterfly museum, but it's super cool on the inside because it's like they make it like you're in the rainforest, and there's butterflies that just fly around. There's fishes, I believe there's turtles, there's all kinds of things that are in there. So that is a super cool place to actually bring kids to. I see a building over there, but I don't think that's Haga. No, because the sign was showing the opposite way. So, oh, that's the orangery. Okay, so over here, wow, these flowers are really beautiful. This is what I was telling you guys. I really enjoy coming out here right now, because this won't be like this maybe in another month or two. But anyway, so that is the orangery over there, and there is a little outhouse on the other side, but there's nothing to really see up there, guys, so I'm not gonna make it a point to really go over there. Wow, guys, wow, I didn't come on this side of it, but wow, look at this. There is a super nice view over here. I've been to this park once before, but it was actually once. I think I was sat over there, but I didn't remember all of this. So there's an area. Look at this, guys. Look at this. There's another one right here. I think there's something over here that's gonna say what that is, but I think it has something to do with the king, because there's something like that also in Home. Wow, this one looks super cool with the tower at the top and people having lunch outside, so I'm assuming it's a cafe. There's another one down there too. Oh wow, guys, you see what you find when you go out and explore. There is no sign over there that says what these are. But I'm sure there's like the board up there, guys. I'm actually really happy that I came here, but guys, because there's something, well, you guys should know, you know this already about me. I love to explore and find a new thing, so now my adrenaline is here running. Is a map that says Haga Parkin, and it shows like all the different buildings, so I suppose that's what we're gonna go see, because that's the castle. I'm gonna go see this. This actually was what I really wanted to see. I'll give you a little bit of history of that when we get there. So this is where we are now. So we've seen those buildings. Okay, and here you guys could see, you know, again, you can pause, you can read about that. This says King Gustav III was as interested in architecture as he was in culture here at Haga Park. Okay, I'm not gonna go through all of that, guys. You can pause and read about that. Just said right there, this was bought by King Gustav III because he wanted to build a magnificent home bigger than anything Sweden has ever seen. So he purchased 2 plots of land which are like estate size, and he put all these buildings on it. So now I am going to go and see if we can find the sign. Says Gustav III's pavilion is that. There's a view of this pavilion, guys. It is so beautiful. And of course, all the wonderful Swedish people sitting outside, soaking up the last few days that are going to be coming of sunshine, because we all know what's going to happen. Let's see what this says here. Oh, okay, cool. So the copper tents. The three copper tents are perhaps the most recognized buildings of Haga Park. Okay, guys, you can pause that, read about. Give you guys a closer look at these copper tents, as they call them here. Wow. Super cool. You can pause and read this. It's giving you an example of this lawn that's over here, which all of this, as I mentioned, was purchased by the king at the time and was converted. So he wanted to be, you know, the most amazing thing ever. So this, it says here, is an example of the English landscape garden, a reaction against the formal symmetry of Baroque gardens. So there you have it, guys. Kids are over here running around having a good time. There's another shot of the beautiful copper pavilion. Now I've ended up down here where you guys saw me from. I was at the top up there where the lawn is. It's a really, really, really beautiful park, guys. Like, I completely recommend any of you guys, when you do come to Sweden, to come to this park. I think it is one of the most beautiful parks in Sweden, and you know, one of the most beautiful in Stockholm. Now I've come up on a building over here to my right, which I think is the pavilion, but then there is this gate thing that goes in here, and then there's like all these cameras that are over there. So I don't know what's up here, or should I go back over there, because there's like 1, 2, 3 cameras going all the way up there. But I do see a house which is down there. I'm not sure what that is. I do know that the Swedish, oh, there's like a block thing down there. I do know that the Swedish princess has a home in this park. So maybe that's why you have all the security, because there's cameras literally going all the way down there. So hopefully they don't stop me and say, oh, why were you recording the cameras? Yeah, because look at this one. This one, I'm not even going to point the phone at it anymore. This one has like a license plate reader. Yeah, I think that's where the Swedish princess lives, guys. Here is one of the pavilions that I want to see. And I mean, look how beautiful this is, guys. You know what I always say? When it's a beautiful day in Sweden, it is a beautiful day in Sweden. Look at this, guys. Yeah. I mean, so this is one of the pavilions. I want to see where the castle is, actually. But this is one of the pavilions here. Just to give you guys a view. Of course, we can't go inside. I don't think they ever allow tours inside, actually. You guys can comment and let me know, but I don't think so, because when I looked, I didn't see anything. There is another pavilion over there, which I am going to go to as well to take a look at it. But here you guys can see this one from this side, this view here, and there should be a sign that's going to tell what this is, but I'm going to go down so you guys can get a better view. There is a view from down here, so it's a slope, so I really can't get a full-on view, but I'm going to walk around this way and see if the signs point me to anything else. Otherwise, I'm going to go back around and go over there to see what that is. Here is a view from this side, which I think is the better half, because the other side you can't really see anything. And over here it's like a better view of the pavilion, but there's nothing there except for, you know, you guys also, you can comment down in the comment section. And I'm looking behind me right now, and I think I'm 100% correct that over there is where the Swedish princess has her palace or castle, because I could see it down in there, and there's a lot of cars, palace gates. Let me show you guys over there. So, you know, I don't want to really point the camera too much at it, you know, because I don't want anyone to become suspicious. But yeah, I think this is definitely where they have the home, because like those gates, like all the security that's there, you could clearly see another building over there, and I believe down in there is where the palace is. But look guys, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, literally, like, yeah. So there's up there is another, I forgot the name of this. I'm gonna go up there and I'm gonna show it to you guys. Look how beautiful that is, people. I literally love this now stuff. I am walking up to where this pavilion is. There's a sign over there that we can read, and I believe it has like some history to it. Well, obviously it has history to it. I just don't remember it, but we're gonna go in there right now, guys, and take a look. And as I told you guys, I don't want to point the phone here, but this whole entire fence and this whole, oh, over there you can see this whole area here. If you can see how beautiful it is in there, is where the Swedish, you see, it goes all the way down. And guys, there's literally a camera for every single part. And I'm sure it also has audio where they can listen. So here, this is the Temple of the Echo. The Temple of the Echo is one of Haga Park's many summer houses. Gustav III enjoyed eating outdoors on warm summer days. Okay, so you guys could pause that. So this is an area where he would come, as you read there, and eat and enjoy. So just imagine, guys, when this Gustav III was alive, you don't understand the scale of this park. So where I entered and where I am, it's not even a quarter of this place. It is huge. Like, we just, like, literally haven't been anywhere yet. So just imagine, right? That's just a pavilion where they would hang out. Over there you have the Swedish princess. So this gate wouldn't have been here. That probably would have been his too. And then you have this massive pavilion where they would just come, sit up here, you know, have this view, you know, and just enjoy their meal. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Look at the details up there. You know, this is the part of like exploring these places that I love, that this is just a pavilion where, you know, I don't know what it would have looked like or what it looked like. I'm sure there are pictures available as to what it looked like when they would sit outside and have all the tables and things like that. But I love the details, you know, the artwork in there, even the wood on top of the stone up there. I mean, really, really beautiful, guys. I'm gonna go in here and just, well, I'm assuming that in that era there might have been, you know, a painting on the ceiling, and maybe over the years it weathered, but there's no evidence of that, so I'm just assuming. So as I speak now, guys, you can hear the echo in my voice, but it is literally really, really majestic and beautiful, having this beautiful pavilion where they would just sit and eat. So now I'm gonna go down here because I just spoke to, let me be careful, guys, because I'm walking on an incline here. I just spoke to a gentleman who he told me like there's so many buildings and structures that are here for me to see. So there's like literally a camera on this fence, guys. Like, yeah, there's a lot they're protecting. I don't know if you can see it behind me, but there's a lot of cameras, and I believe they have what is it called, audio, you know. Obviously they do. This is the princess. Let me give you guys a shot. Look at this from here. Okay, guys, so let's move on and try to find something else. Here's some information about what we just saw. So this is the Temple of Cupid and Psyche, designed by architect Louis-Jean Desprez. The temple was intended to protect and frame Johann Tobias Sergel's sculpture of Cupid and Psyche. The sculpture was completed in 1787 but was never placed in Haga. It is now in the National Museum. I want to give you this amazing view. I mean, people, look at this. And so this walkway would have went all the way around there. And I'm really just trying to capture the buildings that are in here because I haven't been in, well, I've been in here, but I haven't explored them. I don't know what's behind those bushes over there. It looks really beautiful from here. And Ulriksdal. So Ulriksdal is, I believe Ulriksdal Palace is just on that side as well. So you guys could see it's a really, really, really beautiful park. That's why whenever you come to Sweden, you have to come visit here. Or if you live in Sweden and you haven't been to Stockholm, you have to come here. This sign is, it says the grotto. The grotto is not actually a grotto, although these were a common feature of the English landscape gardens. But the mouth of a tunnel blasted into the rock. So you guys can pause and read about that. So this is what that sign is talking about. That this, oh wow, look at that, guys. That thing goes all the way back in there. And of course, as human beings do to our planet, they throw trash in there. Like literally, there's a garbage can right there. And of course, someone had to do that to this beautiful, but I wonder what's in there. But anyway, so that's the grotto right there, guys. Here's a really nice view from this part of the park where I am right now, of which is what we know now to be Haga. Slot in Swedish means palace or castle, but I guess it's a really tiny one. I just spoke to this really nice gentleman in this shop behind me. So he said up on the left here should be a Chinese pavilion, which I'm really excited to see because, you know, most of these castles and palaces and royal families at the era, it was super cool to have a Chinese pavilion. So there's one over here, and he said on the right should be a Turkish like something. So he said there should be a sign to show, but I'll give you guys a view. There's another little shop over there, and guys, I've said it already, this park is huge, so you guys can pause and read that. Haga Manor previously stood on the shore of Vassalaten when the shoreline was much higher than it is today. The small manor was originally a croft belonging to the Solna rectory. The residence was soon converted into small manor house with a mansard roof and 2 wings. Anyway, Crown Prince Gustav rented Haga Manor in summer of okay, guys, so that explains this area. You could see the map how huge this park is, people. Like, imagine he bought this whole area, which I haven't even been through half of it yet, to make his home. Up there should be the Turkish house, and those are the gates where the Chinese pavilion is.
That's 250 years. King he was killed 792.
Okay.
On the opera, he lived there. Was Gustav III. And there he ate egg, coffee. Yeah, coffee. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's down there.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Well, what's your name?
Anders.
Anders?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, pleasure, Anders. My name is Garth. Thank you for showing me this.
You just walk.
Yeah, I will. Have a good day, Anders. Yeah. So guys, I was just I was just filming this thing, and Anders just rode his bike over here and just started telling me something. I don't think this is the way to the Turkish pavilion. I think this is to something else, because Anders said, not the Turkish pavilion, the Chinese pavilion. I think it's that way, but let's see, because I see like there's something down there. But what does this say? Welcome. Oh, okay, so it is the Chinese pagoda, so I was wrong. It's not down there, it's here. So it's open from 11 to 5, guys, as you can see. So let's go this way. There is another walkway, so it looks like I'm entering like a little island per se. Kiniska template. Okay, so it looks like people actually live in here, because there's mailboxes over here, and then there's little cottages. So I'm assuming some of the people like here, this is closed off and there's cars. So I'm assuming some of the people who work for the castle and things like that actually live in some of these. But guys, how cool was that? You know, with Anders, he just rode up and just proceeded to like give me some information. Oh wow, look at this little old house over there. You know, he just proceeded to just give me all this information, you know, about you know, the king and things like that. Wow, guys, so this is really steep. I thought it would have been, you know, like a place that people come to. It would be a little bit more like you know, easier to get to, but no, look how beautiful this tree is, guys. Isn't that cute? I mean, cool. You see how it has this like a little lump, circled lump that goes around it like that? Wow, that is so super cool. But anyway, guys, so this is the Chinese pagoda. I mean, if you guys are standing here, This thing is super large. And I just love, again, look at the dragons at the very top there. Almost looks like gargoyles, but being it is Chinese, I'm saying it's dragons. And I just love just the details in it, like with the blue stars, and then you have, which I guess that depicts gold, but it looks yellow, you know, and then inside there where the paint is chipping off, if you guys can see where my finger is, was red. And then like, just look how cool this thing is, guys. Let's go in here and just, so we're literally on top of a hill. As I said, there's a house down there. You could see, I mean, and it's really cool, guys, that these things were built so long ago and they're still like, well, this one not I don't think this is so old as far as age wise, but I mean, if you think maybe 17th century, you know, maybe earlier, you know, these things are still in super great shape. Look how beautiful that is, people. I mean, spectacular this place is. And where, I mean, just imagine it's sitting up here on this hill. So like this, like I said, guys, this whole, what we call a park now, was his home. So this wasn't open to the public at the time, as far as I know. So when he was living here, can you imagine they had all of this to just walk around and, oh, let's go to my Chinese pavilion. It's a better view over there, you know? Oh, wow. And then there's like these homes that are, I don't think you guys could see them, but you see the houses down there that are like literally right in front of the water, which is super cool. I hear a dog barking, but yeah, you guys could see them over there. That's really cool. Yeah, guys, I really love to do this stuff. As I mentioned to you guys before, like if you're new to my channel, this is what I love to do. I love to travel to different countries, not just to visit the countries, but I like to live there so that, you know, when you really explore a country, you literally live there maybe for 6 months, maybe 1 year, and you go around and you see as much as you can see, because that makes you more in tune to the culture of the people. You study their history, not just by books, but by going to the places. You feel the history, you see the history, you meet the people, and that gives you a better perspective on how the culture is and who the people are. Just want to show you guys this really quick. There's a marina, because I'm still trying my best to get to the final building, which is the Turkish Pavilion. But this is like, I guess, is this the entrance to the, because it, you know, as we just saw on there, oh look, that really tall building over there, we just saw it said a cemetery, but I don't think that has, oh, okay, so this is Ridderholm's church. Okay, but really convenient. The sign over there is in English, but then here it's in Swedish. But yeah, so I guess that's what's behind these gates here, and I don't think we are able to go inside. Nope, it's closed. Look at that cross up there. Anyway, guys, so I am really trying to you know, find an entrance to this Turkish pavilion. I just saw this passage as I left over there, so I am hoping that this can be a short. There is the Turkish pavilion. Let's see. I mean, I guess there's really not much to go inside and see. There's people's homes over there. Really nice. I literally love these classic Swedish style homes. They're like super cool. Look at this one down here. Wow. That, guys, look at that. I love this stuff. Literally, I love this. This is really classic, especially the top. You see the top half up there? That is the sunroom, as they would build back in Sweden in this era. A lot of these houses they build, which is the sunrooms. But here, so this is old Haga. So King Gustav III bought Haga Manor, as we know, in 1771. At the time, it was located on the shoreline, as it mentioned downstairs, where the cafe. Okay, I believe we saw this already, but guys, you can pause to read about that. But there is the Turkish Pavilion, and it's quite nice. You guys read the sign that was there. I just finished reading it. So these houses that I'm showing you, it explains in more detail what they are. So some of these were like the footmen's houses and people who worked in the castle, or palace, maybe that's where the Swedish princess lives. You guys can comment about that, but I will have, guys, in the description box as well, a ton of information. So please read the description box before you guys head to the comments, because chances are I'll probably put what you're going to be commenting, but comments are always welcome. So this is houses that, you know, people who would work for the king, they would live, but now they are leased out, and some are rented as well. Well, you know, same thing. So here is a better view of the Turkish Pavilion. Here, I think we can go inside, actually. Yes, we can go inside, but I mean, I'm gonna go a little bit closer, but it doesn't look like, you know, it's completely empty. It's the same facade around it. You see the Turkish, you know, that's on their flag. I don't, you know, you guys can comment what that means. I never studied the Turkish flag. That is the royal standard. And over here, there is you know, this that tells the Turkish Pavilion, exotic summer houses and interesting buildings were important features of an English landscape garden. So as you guys know, he was very heavily inspired. If you read you know, the board in the beginning of the video, he was heavily inspired by English architecture. So I am going to go in here really quick, and oh wait, is it this one? Wait a minute, guys. This one. Oh, here. So this is how we get in here. So I'm just gonna bring you guys a little bit closer. Take a look at this place. Yeah, super cool. Give you guys like a side view. But yeah, it's completely empty. That's a really cool side view of it. I'm not gonna go around it, guys. Like I said, there's not much to see. The way they designed it with the curtains and up there. And now we can go closer and we can see, oh wow, there's like, you know, patina on the walls, and there's a little small room on the opposite end, which is really nice, and it's completely empty. So there you guys have it. I'm going to go around a little bit. Oh wow, I love the glass doors, you know, how we just see through the whole thing. So this little section here is like another small room, as you guys can see there. And there's lots of bird fruit, I call it. So you see, guys, I was down there when I was telling you guys that I have to find a way up. So this would be another entrance, another small room over here. I put it in there for you guys to see. You guys can see better than me. The camera picks it up better as I'm looking through it, because when I look through the glass, all I'm seeing is reflection. So you see those two fireplaces to the left, and I can't move the camera because I have to keep it on the wall so you guys can actually see. But there you have it, guys. So that was the Turkish Pavilion. So I think now I'm gonna head back towards the beginning, because there aren't any other buildings that I know of that's in here to see. In the front over there, I'm not gonna go that way because, like I said, this park is huge. Look at this view, guys. I mean, this whole entire place, you just go and there's just like views upon views upon views. Here you could go down to the water, I believe. As I said, I saw the sign, but I think we saw all the buildings already. I think I saw something down here, which I want to see or take a look at, or that's just, oh yeah, you guys could see, this is just like a little boardwalk where people can just go out. I love how this tree is just like perched out on the water. Oh, look at this little dog over there with the piece of wood in his mouth. But oh, okay, so this is just like a little area where people can go and just sit down. And here is another beautiful view, guys. And then over there, just straight over there, you can see Gustav III's pavilion. Absolutely gorgeous. Look how beautiful this is, people. This is the way I came in the beginning. That's the great lawn over there. I just love this time of the year when all the leaves start to come down. Look at the ground, how you see the mixture of the browns and the greens. I mean, it's really, really beautiful actually in the Swedish countryside this time of the year when all the colors on the trees and everything start to change. I was just there. So anyway, guys, I am going to sign off right here because I'm headed back to where I started from. I believe we've seen literally all the buildings that are here to see. So, I'm just going to give you guys this last view from this side. Look over there, guys. You see it? Yeah, that's the what do they call it again? The copper tents. Yeah, that big one is really, really beautiful. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you guys could get a better view. But how beautiful is that? But anyway, guys, from beautiful Haga Park, as I mentioned, if you guys ever come to Sweden, from the States, from wherever you are in the world, this is one of the must-see areas or parks in Stockholm. It's pretty much on all tourist maps anyway. So guys, thank you so much for joining me on this lovely day. I'm gonna sit and enjoy the rest of this day, maybe have something nice to eat. So peace, love, joy. And I pray you all have happiness in your life. It's important, guys. All this bad and nonsense that's going on in the world, wars and killing and sorrow and pain and sadness, please push love. Put it out there. Have it inside of you. Later, guys.